This is what the best one as far as sensitivity and specificities, as far as looking for a meniscal tear. Okay, can you stand up here for me? This one's real easy too. None of these specialties are really that time consuming, which is really good. So you have the patient balance here, and you can take them by one or two hands, whichever. If you think they need more balance, then you do this. You have them, let's say it's her right knee that hurts, and just want to make sure you guys can see this. But what you do is have her go up and put all her weight on that right leg. Perfect. And then you want to twist in and out on the knee just like that. Okay? Tell the patient, warn them, say go slow with this. Okay? If you guys did this too hard and too fast, you'd feel some pain with it too. So just make sure they go slow the first time, and then they can go a little faster. You can say, okay, you can go a little faster if they're not having any discomfort, but make sure they go slow. It's not the speed. It's the bearing of weight and the actual twisting that will actually cause pain with the meniscal tear. So it's not really the speed. You don't have to get all aggressive with that. Okay? But you balance them, weight on the knee that's bothering them, and then a twist back and forth. Notice I did not do that on my bad knee. Because I would probably be in pain with that one. So that's the Thessaly test. And again, a positive for that, you're testing for a meniscal tear. The positive will be, ooh, yeah, I hurt with that and it's causing me pain right there. It's usually going to be either lateral or medial. It's going to be in one spot or the other. It's not usually both. I mean, it's not impossible they could have bilateral meniscal tears, but most of the time it's going to be in one spot. Okay, so the straight leg raise test. This one's pretty easy too. Go ahead and lay down. Now, this one, we want you to do the straight leg raise as well as the crossed straight leg raise. And this is another one of those, when I was looking up the sensitivities, the specificity on this is excellent. Like, meaning if they have pain in the sciatic area when you do the leg raise, that means that it probably is a herniated disc or a nerve root compression in the lumbar spine. However, the sensitivity is very low, okay? We're talking 30%, 40%. So when you combine it with what I'll show you in just a second, actually both are very high. The sensitivity and specificity are very high if it's positive, okay? So the straight leg raise test, if the person says, yeah, I've been having like right sciatica pain, or it's going down my leg, my back pain, and I'm having pain going down my right leg, you start on that side. If the patient says, no, I don't have any symptoms in my leg, just hurts in my back, then you just start on either side. But normally, if they have any radiation, you'd want to start on that side. Okay? So we'll say she has some little bit of radiation down this right side. So what you do is I like, again, stepping to the side like this. Some people will come from the bottom. I just like to do it from the side. I think it's better for me, for my back. So what I do is, and you have to have them totally flaccid, and you tell them, I'm going to lift your back. You can tell me if it feels too tight in the back of your leg when I get high, but what I want to know is if you're having any pain anywhere, okay? And then slowly lift up. Now, most people, when you get to about that between 30 to 70 degrees, that's when they're going to have the pain, okay? And you say, oh, where are you having the pain? And where a positive test for this would be that sciatic area, okay? So you bring it up, and then she, again, is really fucking. So I'll just put this back down. I'm going to say you're negative. But then, now that's the bad side. So we'll say right now, she said, ooh, yeah, it hurt there. It hurt my sciatic area. You come over to the healthy side, okay, lift up again, and a positive test would be if she says, I feel pain, and I say, where? She says in the same sciatic area as the other leg. That's a truly bilateral positive test. That means you got a positive straight leg raise, and you have a positive crossed straight leg raise. That's when the sensitivity and specificity is sky high. That it's a herniated disc.
If you just do it on one leg and they said they don't have any pain, and you're done?
No, if she said she was healthy over here, like let's say this is the side with the radiation, and she had a negative straight leg raise test, the odds of this one being positive are extremely low. Yeah. So I'm only usually doing that, I would recommend doing it, is if you have a positive here, then go to the other leg. Because now you got a sensitivity that's low, but specificity may be high, right? But to increase that sensitivity of, am I truly dealing with a disc, or is it just some kind of sciatic inflammation? Then you go to the other side.
So if we get this one, should we pretend that they have pain and do the other?
Yeah, you got to do both. Okay. Just to get in the habit so that you guys, I can read my sheet. Is that there?